Hey guys, I'm Alexa, and on this episode of The Young Life, I'm going to be showing you how to make a traditional Italian crostata. Crostata is something that is so delicious and it is super duper easy to make. You probably already have the ingredients for it in your cupboard all ready to go. It never disappoints. It's always something that I have every time I'm in Italy, and it is something that my nonna has taught me how to make. So I'm going to be showing you the recipe today, so let's jump in.
In a bowl, you're going to put 1.5 cups of flour with a pinch of salt. And you're just going to keep another half a cup of flour off to the side because we're going to need to add that to the dough a bit later. We're then going to add our sugar. Then we're going to add a sachet of powdered vanilla called Valellina, which is Italian, but if you don't have that, you can just add a tablespoon of vanilla essence. Then we're going to add 1 egg and 1 yolk. And just mix that to combine. Then we're going to add about 200 grams of cubed butter, and with our fingertips we're just going to gently rub that into the flour until we form our soft buttery dough. As the dough forms, we're going to slowly add our other half a cup of flour and just knead that in. Once your dough's come together, just give it a bit of a knead on the bench, and then you're going to wrap it in some cling wrap and just pop it off into the fridge to chill for about 20 minutes. While that's happening, you just want to grease up your tart tin with a bit of butter so that it doesn't stick, and preheat your oven to about 200 degrees Celsius. Once your dough has been chilling for 20 minutes, you're just going to take about 1/3 off the end of it and just pop that aside for later. On a floured surface, you're just going to pop your dough and you're going to give it a quick knead again just to loosen it up. And then with your rolling pin, you're just going to roll it out so it fits the bottom of your tart shell. Don't worry too much if the dough starts to break apart while moving it into the tart shell, because we need to mold it to it anyway. It is a very delicate dough. So using your fingertips, you're just going to push it up so that it's even across the base and nice and high at the sides. Now you're going to grab the jam of your choosing and you're just going to dollop it out. I would say use probably about 3/4 of a jar and just spread it out across the base. Okay, now we're going to grab the dough that we set aside before, and we're going to use this to create the lattice work for the top of our crostata. You're just going to roll that out and we're going to cut it into long thin strips. I just used a pizza cutter, but you can use a knife, whatever you have on hand. Okay, so this bit can get a little bit fiddly because the dough is quite soft, but just do the best you can. It doesn't matter if it looks a little bit rustic, and just make sure that you have enough dough to go around the edge as well as across the pie. Pop it in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes and then your crostata will be done.
Okay guys, so that was my recipe for my crostata. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a go. It's so easy and it's so delicious. I wish you could smell the smell of the crostata right now. It is so mouth-watering. So I'm going to go and have a slice, and I'll see you guys next time for another recipe. See ya!